Good Tuesday morning. It's Tuesday morning, so it must be two guys, one coup. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for joining us. I'm exhausted. That's another. I just got back from vacation. Phenomenal. I need a vacation now. Isn't that crazy? Like, I need a vacation after my vacation. Is that the case for everybody? Was that like you?
Depends where you go.
Depends on where you go, right? Mm-hmm. Depends on where you go and what you do and how much.
And where you went.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to just sit there. Right?
No,
you just don't want to. I mean, if you might as well go stay home, right?
You might as well. So you just go,
right.
and it's just next thing you know, you get home and you're like, oh my god, I should have taken an extra day off. But I wouldn't miss this show on the America First Warehouse and America First Media Network. Thank you all for joining us and starting your day with us. I mean, so I'm going to lose my voice. You can hear.
I do have a question real quick for you. Which No Kings protest were you at?
See, truthfully. I was out of the country. Loved it.
I don't believe
notifications about it.
I don't believe you. I think you were there.
I know.
I could have swore I saw
maybe a couple countries that might have had kings. I don't know what they have there. They got presidents of Nassau. Do they have? I have no idea what that's like. But anyways, glad to be back. I honestly, I mean, I missed all the news. I had no idea what was going on for 4 days. It was weird, Jim. It's like,
especially considering you're constantly
still off Facebook, by the way. So anyways, that's another story. Yeah.
We couldn't record to Facebook.
That was pissing me off. That's another story. Anyways, they're trying. I'll give them that.
I gotcha.
It's not them. It's the process. You have to go through and get hacked. So, but yeah, it was weird missing the news. I didn't know what was going on in the world. So I had to come back and try to catch up. And I'm like, we still bombing Iran? Are we so what the hell's going on? Yeah. What are we doing? Did they fund TSA? I don't know.
They did.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, and then
now they're being sued.
I remember when the Democrats change a bill, when the Senate changes a bill that was issued by the House, it has to go back to the House.
Got to go back to the House now. Yeah. So this is great. But executive order, the TSA received their paychecks, which is super, super important. We will certainly get into some of that. Mm-hmm. The war is still going on. I found out no ceasefire, right? I mean, I left when it was the 5.
Well, they have until
4 days into the 5-day plan.
They have until is it Friday?
Friday?
Yep.
Jeez. Friday.
They have until Friday.
So is this Friday again? Is a second ultimatum? Jim, catch me up.
Yeah, I think it's I believe, don't quote me on it. I believe it's this Friday that they have to get out, basically open up the Strait of Hormuz. And if they don't, basically their utility infrastructure is gone.
Well, okay. So I have some footage here from, I believe it was even this morning, from Secretary Hegseth, the greatest Secretary of War ever.
I think so.
He's talking about plans that are going on and also what's going on in the Strait. So, Mr. Bill, if you could put up clip 3 for me, we'll hear what the Secretary has to say.
As far as President Trump and boots on the ground, I don't understand why the base, which they have already, they understand, wouldn't have faith in his ability to execute on this. Look at his track record of pursuing peace through strength, America first outcomes. What he's simply saying, and it's exactly true, and I've said from this podium too, we're not going to foreclose any option. You can't fight and win a war if you tell your adversary what you are willing to do or what you are not willing to do, to include boots on the ground. Our adversary right now thinks there are 15 different ways we could come at them with boots on the ground. And guess what? There are. So if we needed to, we could execute those options on behalf of the President of the United States and this department. Or maybe we don't have to use them at all. Maybe negotiations work, or maybe there's a different approach. But the point is to be unpredictable in that. Certainly not let anybody know what you're willing to do or not do. But if anybody has internalized the lessons of Iraq and Afghanistan as the first one, President Trump, to call them out for what they are, he's not going to repeat those lessons. And I think I've been very clear about that from the podium.
Has been very clear about that. The question was, Jim, do you plan on typical journalist, right? Journalist. That's funny. I haven't said that word in a while. Asking him about
what you want to call it.
Well, exactly. Asking him about, what are your plans? Here, let me broadcast. What kind of, what kind of nonsense questions are these things? Do they really think what they're going to get out of them is, well, tomorrow, let's say at 8:15 a.m. Eastern time, we plan on sending 3,000 Marines in on the ground. I mean, what is the point of the questions is I want to know, especially in what I think is probably the most transparent administration this nation has
without
ever
question.
had, right?
Or without question.
So why ask that question? What is the point of all this? Gotcha questions? Is that what they're trying to do?
Well, they initially said no boots on the ground. Right?
They did,
and so that's what they're doing. They're coming back. Well, go. I don't know if you're going into this, but there's reasons there's going to be boots on the ground, and it's not to invade Iran.
Yep. Tell me why. Yeah. Why?
Well,
what is?
Okay. Well, first we're going to send in a special force group, but I don't know which one or who or when, because they're not going to tell me.
Why? That's the point.
And they don't need to tell me. They're going in to get the enriched uranium.
Correct.
That's what they're going to do. They're going to go get it, secure it, and get it out of there.
Yep.
The second group, which is where I think our Marines are going to go, is to the that island, Cargo or is that they're going to go to that. No. Where all of their fuel and all that stuff is at, where he's not hit it yet. Their infrastructure, for their utilities and all that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to go there and secure that, which is going to help them secure the Strait of Hormuz. That's what the boots on the ground are. We are not going into Iran, to Tehran, to pull out people and kill. No, that's not what's happening.
Never going to happen.
No.
As much as the left wants it to, for this reason, it's never going to happen.
And Anna Navarro and the ladies on The View.
Who?
President Trump is not going to tell you what they're going to do.
I've never once saw a lady on The View.
They don't have clearance. Sorry.
Yeah.
You and I are going to find out before they do.
Sorry, Whoopi. Your ass ain't getting any information about what's going on there. If you can, Bill, let's talk about that Strait of Hormuz. Can you put up clip 5? This is Secretary Hegseth explaining what's happening there.
I think the president was clear this morning in his truth that there are countries around the world who ought to be prepared to step up on this critical waterway as well. It's not just the United States Navy. Last time I checked, there was supposed to be a big bad Royal Navy that could be prepared to do things like that as well. So he's pointing out this is an international waterway that we use less than most, in fact, dramatically less than most.
Yes.
So the world ought to pay attention to be prepared to stand up. President Trump's been willing to do the heavy lifting on behalf of the free world to address this threat of Iran.
Yeah. So exactly. We use it far less. That was the important part to me of that. Besides talking about the Royal Navy, really, what's happening here? Who are our allies really anymore on this or on anything? And this is why a global system doesn't work. This is why one world bullcrap doesn't work because of this. They'll come in at the end. They'll use that strait. They'll gladly use it at the cost of American lives and American military power and the freedom we are displaying here and the firepower we are displaying here. They'll be more than happy to use it then, Jim, after the fact. Why?
Well, I thought Germany and England were sending ships after that ballistic missile.
I thought so too.
Did they turn them around?
I don't know that. I don't know exactly. I hadn't heard. So again, I've been out of loop for 4 days, so I don't know exactly really what's going on.
Yeah, because that's the last time I know Spain is not allowing us to use their airspace and stuff, and it's.
So that's my point. That's my point. NATO is useless. No reason for us to be in it. I don't think they'll pull out of it. They really should pull out of NATO, honestly.
Well, do you, Del, in your honest opinion, and I know you and I've talked about this some, but I know the left, what they think. The left believes I ran over our president.
Of course.
Do you think Europe, because remember, this is how Hitler started over there, right? He in Europe. He's not going to do this. So he invades Poland. Okay, I'm not going any farther. I'm not going any farther. We're stopping. Okay, we're not going
surrenders. Yeah.
I just don't. It's almost like that's what Europe's doing again with Iran. When Iran was because of the United States, the help of the United States, the presidents of Barack Obama and Joe Biden were able to enrich us uranium.
Correct.
And guess what? Hey, they had a ballistic missile that could go further than what we thought they could.
Twice as far as we
thought.
So
they lied. They don't tell the truth. And but here we are. We have European nations that they're not doing their part.
Do you think that, in this instance here with the European nations not doing their part, I don't think it's because I don't believe, like Italy, obviously prime minister, perfect. Like there's Japan's, these are our allies and all that.
Right.
I don't think they're doing it or not assisting in one way or the other because they think, we believe the terrorists and all that. They obviously clearly know that they don't.
Right.
I think it's the public opinion of these people and these companies, these countries like Germany, very Muslim infiltrated. Great Britain, Muslim,
especially England.
Yes. I think they're worried about not being able to handle terrorist attacks on their own land, from within their country, from the people they've brought in. So they're staying what they would call neutral on this.
You mean their open borders may not be working?
You think? Do you think they're not working? This is absolutely insane to me. I don't know what's going on, but chips are getting through there. Things are going through there.
Yep.
It's happening. And without the help of any, what I'd say, true, real allies in this anymore. And again, everybody who wants a one world order, a global system, what do you think would happen with that? You think they're all going to participate? They don't participate in NATO now. So
that's when a country like Iran and a country like China and a country like North Korea can take over quite a lot of the world. So,
guys, we got a break coming up here. When we come back, we'll talk about TSA. Stay tuned.
Most people think they have options when searching for the best deals when they travel. But here's the shocking truth. 100% of the major travel agencies are owned by just two entities, Expedia and Booking Holdings. They claim to offer the lowest rates, but due to the hotel rate parity agreement, they all have the same pricing, limiting genuine competition. When you book through these sites, you act as your own travel agent, but the profits are going to organizations that don't support our patriot values. We cannot allow that to continue. So, we decided to make travel great again by starting a US-based travel membership platform, mypatriottravel.com. We are patriots helping patriots. Together, we can disrupt the travel industry by not spending our hard-earned dollars supporting the radical left. For just $29.99 per month, you gain access to true wholesale rates on travel, saving you on average 35% and up to 65%. Book as often as you like, with no limits. Keep your hard-earned dollars in your pocket and spend them on things you need and want to support. Go to mypatriottravel.com/TAFW and grab your membership today. mypatriottravel.com/TAFW. Making travel great again.
Are you a true American? Then it's time to get connected. Download the America First Media and Television app and stay up to date with real news, bold voices, and live events from the America First Warehouse. From national broadcasts and exclusive shows to comedy nights, concerts, and special events. It's all right at your fingertips. No filters, no spin, just America First. Download the America First Media and Television app today and be part of the movement.
I'm sure you guys remember the platinum single, Justice for All, with Donald Trump and the J6 Prison Choir. Well, get ready for round two. We're coming out with Anthem of the Free with High Res and the J6 Prison Choir. It's coming out now. It's pre-sale until December 19th when it drops. Get yours on all platforms, Google Play, Apple iTunes. Get it. It's going to be hot.
Justice for all, voices ring.
It's me, Joe the Box, the America First Warehouse, most patriotic venue in all the land.
The America First Warehouse, a beacon for all to see, a symbol of unity.
unemployment fraud has gone
Welcome
unchecked.
back,
That's
everybody. Thank you
enough
again for
to
joining us
repair
on your Tuesday
infrastructure
morning
or
and
rebuild
starting it off right here at the America First Warehouse and the America First Media Network. Don't forget to download the free app. You saw it there.
Yes.
Make sure you download the free app.
Absolutely.
Go to their website, theamericafirstwarehouse.com. That's where you see us there. We're on Rumble. We're everywhere. Anywhere you look us up, we'll be there. Jim, let's talk about this whole TSA funding. Oddly enough, all of a sudden airports are good. Everything's good.
I wonder how that happened.
1 month crisis has gone away thanks to the greatest president ever. Right. And signing an executive order to fund, and they got their paychecks, Jim.
Well, now you're hearing the left come out and saying, why didn't you do this sooner?
Why didn't you do this sooner? Or this. We think that he's probably paying them illegally. So,
that's good.
So we're going to sue the administration or find him guilty of funding it illegally. They're not happy this happened, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
This chaos is all Democrat controlled and ran. TSA is thanking President Trump. Let's look. I'll go right here on Bill, clip number 7, short clip, where one actually on CNN. And I'm sure they hated playing it. So if you could play clip 7 real quick, that would be fantastic.
What is your message and the message of those that you represent to Congress, to perhaps the president as well, about having to continually go through this every time Congress is supposed to be passing bills that pay the bills?
Well, I have to say thanks to the president for signing the executive order to pay us. But I also have to say that there's other parts of the Department of Homeland Security that aren't being paid, right?
Bingo. Thanks to the president for paying us. Thank you to the president for paying us. But there's other areas of DHS that isn't being funded. Again, I've said it 100 times. I've said it to everybody. How much longer do we have to put up with Democrats in this country and their America last, I don't give a shit about you policies for the American people in general? They don't care. They hate the fact that they're funding TSA at this point. They hated the fact that the ICE agents worked. It actually worked and helped control and stop the chaos at the airports. And now things are starting to run smoothly again. What comes next, Jim, after this executive order? What comes next? Because Congress is on recess, are they not? Did I read that?
Right? But they can come back for.
They can
if with an emergency, and Thune can do it. Thune can do it real easy.
Yeah,
nuke the filibuster, bring it back, 51 votes, pass it, get it through, get the save act path through. Do the two things that's going to piss the Dems off more than anything. But you know what? At this point in time, you got to do it.
You got to do it.
You got to do it.
It's to me, it's absolutely insane to me that the fact that, and I think they're going to do it with some resolutions, Jim. I think they're going to do some 51 vote resolutions.
They need to do that, right?
Which is going to, again, in their right to do this. I just don't understand Congress still. I mean, I fully came back and thought, okay, they're going to resolve this. I'm gone for 4 days. I'm off the grid. I have no idea when I get back. Okay, that part's going to be at least settled. Nope, not. And I just can't figure out. And I love how CNN phrases it. You know, well, what do you feel about Congress, dude? About Congress? Yeah, I get it. We're all pissed off at Congress. Mm-hmm. This is purely Democrats.
Yeah,
they gave them everything they wanted. Gave them everything they want. Oh, so let's do that. Dana Perino on the 5 was talking to Jessica Tarloff, who made some buffoonish ass.
Well, she said it's now the Republicans.
It's the Republicans' fault. Mm-hmm. And Dana Perino just went off on her and spelled it out exactly. So that one is clip number 9. Bill, thank you. Nope, you're good. Number 9. Thank you.
Democrats are playing a very dangerous game, but Jessica thinks that everyone believes that this is the Republicans' fault.
is not
Why didn't
true.
Mike Johnson just bring the bill back to the floor?
There can be politics, but everybody knows, and especially the Democrats, like that's actually pretty disingenuous to suggest that it's the Republicans' fault. The Democrats are the ones who wanted this in the first place, Jessica. They wanted to change
Voted
everything,
11
and
times.
they got the changes that they asked for. The Secretary of Homeland Security got fired. They put Tom Homan in. They've like, okay, you know what? We'll do this. We'll take this. We'll put the numbers on the badge. We'll do anything.
Body cameras.
Yes, we'll do that too. We'll do all of these things so that there's an intramural squabble about how you ultimately get it done. We all know the reason that it actually happened, and it's because Chuck Schumer does not want to be primaried by Alexandria Ocasio.
Yeah, exactly.
Bingo. That ending was perfect because that's exactly what's going on. He doesn't want to be primaried by AOC, which
in
he's
all
going
12
to be
amendments,
anyways.
In all 12, whatever Jessica said, the amendments that they put in there, or whatever the changes, they did it 12 times, was to defund ICE.
Yes, correct.
That's what it was. The people that protect us. Good idea. Good idea.
Defund the police. It's any authoritarian figure that the Dems can't have control over because they want full control of the people. So let's get rid of the police. Let's get rid of ICE. Let's get rid of Department of Homeland Security. Let's anything to bring in votes, anything to control the masses. I think there's been no better example of this whole controlling thing and what could possibly happen than just the simple experiment of COVID-19. Yep. Wear your mask, do this, do that. And now, of course, if I was to wear a mask and go into a store, you know, they'd ask me to remove it because it's a threat. You know, it's, and I would never, didn't wear a mask anyways, but that's the whole thing, is a control issue to me from the Democrats. And for them to keep spewing, and everybody knows it. Everybody knows it. The treasurer of TSA said, I want to thank President Trump for getting us paid, simply just getting them paid. And they're not making a fortune, guys. It's not like they can afford to miss paychecks,
right?
Or, you know, let's be honest. I mean, to some people, 50 grand a year is a fortune, you know, but in today's day and age, what does 50 grand really get you a year? You know, you can raise your family, you can support them, but you're not living large by any means. Nope. You just can't. And so for them to miss one paycheck because of it and create the chaos, and for them to keep spewing, Jim, that this is a Republican issue, these are Republicans' faults. Why didn't Mike Johnson bring the bill back up? This is the talking points that they're continuing with, and it's not working. They know it's not working.
Remember, these are the same Democrats that said that we can never have a shutdown of the government. It's just, it doesn't work. It affects people, you know, actual people, Americans. And remember when the Republicans were thinking about shutting it down?
I remember.
Yep. They, you know, they're all saying this stuff, and it just doesn't matter to them. When Americans suffer, they win. That's what happens, and that's what they're looking at. And it just a case in point, Dale. We showed video when it happened during COVID, when Biden was in office, of the National Guard going through Minnesota, telling their people to get inside.
Correct. Yep.
Okay. That was under the Democrats.
Correct.
And, you know, President Trump is being considered a king or Nazi, whatever you want to call him, right?
Oh,
whatever,
my Lord.
Fascist, whatever.
Yes.
They call him all sorts of stuff. What was that? When the Democrats took control and basically controlled our lives, or tried to. We had, thank God for some good governors.
Thank God for some good governors as well, including Governor Ron DeSantis, because it's now Trump International Airport now down here. Thank God. I honestly.
And did you see the man that was arrested from that Palm Beach election?
I did not see that. Jim, tell me, what did I miss?
Damn it! I should have played that video.
The one that just happened, the special election?
The special election
where they flipped the seat.
Yep, where they flipped the seat. A Democrat poll watcher was arrested for taking the electronic out. He was arrested.
You're kidding me.
Nope, I've got the video. I just don't have it ready to go here. I should have probably got it. I can do it during the next break if you want me to. But
if you want to, because we want to talk about the No Kings anyways.
Yeah, but that's
or the fraud in California.
So now we've got that. Now, hopefully, Governor DeSantis decides, you know what, we're going to have another election. we're going to do this again, because that right there, why did he take it? Now we got to find out why. We got to find out why.
And who was it? Do we know who it was?
Yeah, the name. I don't have it off my.
No. But like a Democratic.
It was a Democrat poll. It was a Democrat pollster. Yep.
Okay. Didn't hear that. Thank you for. Yep. No, that absolutely. That again. This never happens. The thing that never happens, the left tells us, is happening all over the place. It is it shocking to you anymore? No. Nothing is really surprising me. And there's no way Democrats win elections or midterms in these free and fair elections. Like, it's impossible, because we all know that what's happening in the world and what we're feeling, and you go to the pump and you're paying a little more, is all through OPEC and the Democrats, causing all of this mayhem by not opening governments and there's just so much that they do that's blatantly obvious anymore, that it makes me wonder, how retarded are these people out here?
And gas prices still aren't as high as they were under Trump.
They still aren't. It went down. I got back the land. Mine was down 40 cents than when I left. Yeah, so I'm just like, guys, a little bit of pain, right? For a worthy cause to save your nation. It just amazes me that these people still feel this way, Jim. What are you going to talk about? You want to talk about the fraud after the next break?
Something I think we need to talk about, because Nick Shirley and his group I've got some videos on that, but California it's not just homeless fraud, folks. This is pretty bad. And I just don't want to lose sight of this. So, but we'll hit some of that. I've got some videos coming in. And it's the one with Steve Hilton is going to piss you off.
I haven't seen it. So I have not seen that. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. Is this is far worse than Minneapolis's fraud, right?
Oh,
So my question is that here, what happened in Minneapolis? Where did anybody get arrested yet?
Oh, the DOJ is in. They're suing the state of Minnesota.
The DOJ.
We need to start a law firm. That's all I'm saying.
Our Department of Justice is suing Minnesota.
Yeah.
I did not know that. Yeah. And they're suing them for back pay or something? Or what
I have no idea, dude. I don't know. This whole thing.
But no arrests.
Nope. This whole thing's starting to piss me off.
Yeah. Yep. How long do we got, Bill? I'm sorry. Gotcha.
Okay.
Thank you. So after this break, we'll get into the California fraud. Jim's going to play some things that I'm
angry.
I have not been aware of yet at this point, because again, I was gone. I was just gone. And
I don't blame you.
It was almost so nice, to be honest with you. Yeah. So after, again, how long? Sorry. After this break, we'll come back and talk about that fraud. Stay tuned.
Have you noticed your money just doesn't stretch like it used to? Your paycheck feels lighter and your savings aren't growing. The culprits? Inflation and increased money supply. They've both been quietly eating away at your purchasing power for years. Today, the dollar's value has dropped significantly. You feel it every time you spend money on goods and services. Back in 1965, $1 or an ounce of silver could buy you a gallon of milk. Fast forward to today. That same dollar barely buys a couple of coffee creamers, while an ounce of silver would get you 8 gallons of milk. Gold and silver have held their value for centuries. If you had 2,500 ounces of silver back in 1965, you could buy a brand new Ford Mustang. Today, 2,500 ounces of silver would buy you 2 Mustangs. Similarly, in the year 2000, 628 ounces of gold would buy a new $170,000 home. Today, 628 ounces would buy you a $2,500,000 home. The problem? 95% of Americans don't own physical gold or silver. They think it's too complicated and too expensive, but it doesn't have to be. We offer a membership program that allows you to buy gold or silver with as little as $1. You can buy fractional amounts, safely vault them, or have them delivered to your doorstep, and you can liquidate them whenever you want at the highest buyback price in the industry. Ready to protect your wealth and keep your purchasing power? Scan the QR code or go to tafw.soundmoney.com to learn more.
If the vote count is accurate, then how come the number of voters is different? And if it's not accurate, then why was it certified? We are suing Letitia James and the New York State Board of Elections for a conspiracy against fundamental rights. This is not about who won. It's not about what party. It's about the fact that they don't care about your rights.
Live from Studio 6B on a Friday night, live at the America First Warehouse.
It's me, Joe the Box, and I'm John the Blanket with the America First podcast.
That's what I'm talking about. The Fred Rubino podcast coming to you from the America First Warehouse.
Welcome, everybody, to the James Justice Show, tearing these airwaves apart with all the craziness that goes on in the world.
Welcome to the Patriots podcast. Good evening, everyone.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the On the Right Side podcast here at the America First Warehouse in Long Island, New York.
Shane Jenkins here with another episode of Liberty's Cage.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to our podcast, Red, Right, and True.
We are streaming live on America First Media and Television app.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, Kevin Downey Jr. podcast. Be free, stay free.
Just in that horrible preventable death of Sheridan
Download that app, people. The America First Media Network app. Please go do it. It's free. You can find us there. We appreciate it. Again,
TAFMC.
TAFMC. Just download
on
that
Rumble.
app.
You can find that on Rumble.
Yep. Well, yeah, absolutely. Please go like, follow, and share. Great lineup of podcasts and true American patriots on this
Absolutely.
network. Honestly, absolutely the best of the best here. So please go do that. Jim, I've taken over the first half of the show. It's all yours. I haven't heard much about other than Nick Shirley looking at the fraud in California. What's really going on there?
Well, it's not just Nick Shirley. There's other. Steve Hilton started his own Doge in California. Steve Hilton, for those of you who don't know, he's running for governor of California. And right now, the people in first and second place are the two Republican candidates. But that can change. So what makes me mad is you're watching all these idiots protesting No Kings. Yet the party they're representing is literally stealing money from us. Minnesota. Now we're going out. Illinois, I guarantee you there's something in Illinois, but we can't get to that point because now the bigger ones are Minnesota and California. California under Gavin Newsom is becoming a nightmare. Bill, if you could play clip 2 with Steve Hilton on fraud. This is his when he started the Doge. Listen to this, folks. People living in Mexico are getting money.
If you talk about legal immigrants' healthcare, that's $20 billion in California. And Gavin Newsom brags about it. So you've got Democrats nationally saying, oh, we'd never do that. That's illegal. Newsom brags about spending our money on free healthcare for illegal immigrants. And now you've got to an insane situation where we uncovered through CalDOGE, California Department for Government Efficiency, that I set up as part of my campaign to find fraud and waste and corruption and abuse. We found you've got Mexican citizens living in Mexico now pretending to be illegal immigrants in California in order to claim health benefits from California. That's how insane it's got. Gavin Newsom has created fake illegal immigrants in California taking our tax money for their health care in Mexico.
Health care.
Wait a second. Wait 1 second. As first I heard that clip. There are Mexican citizens living in Mexico. Not even just illegals here.
They came into the U.S.
Okay.
Registered through California. Went back to Mexico and is getting still getting paid living in Mexico.
And
guys,
wait. No, go ahead.
Well, Dale, let's just say $500. Okay. The IRS finds out we didn't claim $500
or pay.
They find that and we get punished.
Mm-hmm.
That's $500.
Yes.
For a normal citizen.
Correct.
These states are getting billions of dollars and they're giving billions of dollars to these programs.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You don't want to know where that money's going. I have been woken to the fact that our government gives money to people, no strings attached. Okay, homeless. The homeless in California. Here's all this money that was given to. But homeless keeps getting worse every day.
Correct.
Where's that money going? Is
money.
anybody tracking where that money's going? Where? Where's the accountability? See, these people who are protesting, listening to what the liberals tell them to do, they're out there protesting this stupid thing because we have no king. President Trump is not trying to be a king.
Yeah.
And even though the Democrats appointed Kamala Harris to be their running mate or to be their candidate, no votes. She was just appointed. That seems awful.
Could no
authoritarian to me.
Could no kings also apply to, say, for instance, a governor who is going to tax the living the hell out of dog groomers and dog walkers? And do you think that's authoritarian? Is that monarchy like? Is that a king?
Yeah. And if you could, Bill, play number 4, which is Young Kim. She's the California representative in California. This one's really cool.
Join a business partner right here. His name's
sorry,
Darren,
this is Nick Shirley.
And
sorry. Yep. It was at 4. Play 6, please. Yeah.
Of unemployment fraud has gone unchecked. That's enough to repair infrastructure or rebuild homes lost to wildfires. SNAP funds. Community college resources are being siphoned away by scams, including those AI ghost students. And more recently, as you said, we saw hospice fraud. It is exploding. Hundreds of providers are flagged in LA County. Patients are enrolled without consent. Medicare billing at double the national average. Look, they can say what they want on the left, Governor Newsom, Democrat-controlled Sacramento politicians, but this is not a partisan issue. It's about good government. Fighting fraud is not a Republicans' gotcha tactic. It's about ensuring resources reach students, veterans, mothers, and the families in need. We are paying some of the highest taxes and prices in the nation. So the least we can give is the accountability for Californians, the hardworking taxpayers, from their state leaders and the government.
Yeah, I would point our viewers to the op-ed that you wrote on foxnews.com. The headline, Newsom's failed leadership has let California become a land of fraud and scams. No More Scams Act would create a federal task force targeting waste, fraud, and abuse across government programs. It would be good if that effort comes to fruition. Congresswoman.
I love to talk very briefly about that. You know, I introduced that legislation, No More Scams Act, because we need a federal fraud strike force.
Okay, so that is the Scam Act that they passed. Not passed, but she has co-authored it. No Democrats, by the way.
Of course.
She co-authored it to go after this and get this money back. And now, Bill, real quick, if you could play number 4, the Nick Shirley thing, because it kind of goes into this, and then we can finish up with this portion of it, because I'm telling you, I am steaming. This is just...
Join a business partner right here. His name's Darren, and we're here outside the Hospice Consultants, and we would like to start our own hospice today. We're just 2 young men who want to become millionaires here inside the United States, and it seems like the only way to do it nowadays is by committing fraud. So we're going to go in and see if we can start our own hospice. Are you guys the hospice consultants?
Yes.
Oh, can we talk to you guys?
About?
I want to open my hospice.
You want to open a hospice?
Yeah.
Okay, what was your name?
My name's Nick, but I want to open up a hospice.
I understand, but we don't take care of that.
Can I get some information?
Do you want a number?
Yeah, or give me a flyer or something.
Now listen to what she said.
And this is the hospice consultant.
Yes. Not only hospice.
All right, so they say they're open right now. They won't let us into the lobby. This is no way to conduct business. We are 2 entrepreneurs trying to open up our own hospice.
Soaked to the bone right now.
We were denied service by the potential fraudsters, and as we were leaving, one of the fraudsters started to leave from the back in a $200,000 Maybach.
And we have a Mercedes-Benz driving up. Where can we open a hospice at? We'd like to open up a hospice. Get a Maybach just like you. So is this how I can get a Maybach by opening up my own hospice?
Now, after seeing all the wealth that is being created...
Wait a second. What did she say at the end there that I could not understand?
Which one? What do you mean?
Oh, I thought you were talking about the lady. Listen, the hospice.
Oh,
lady.
when he was asking her, remember she said, "Well, we can't help you," but then she goes, "We are here to help start." After he asked her that, she goes, "We're here to help start home health and hospice."
Oh, good. Okay.
Wait a minute. What?
And a Maybach.
And if you saw that clip, and then afterwards that portion was removed, that's where that arrow was coming, pointing to that thing on there. They took it out because, guys, there are a lot of people getting wealthy, and Nick Shirley is not wrong when he said that's right now that's the quickest way to become a millionaire in the United States is to fraud the American people. Now, those idiots that were out there protesting the No Kings.
Mm-hmm.
You present this to them, they're not going to believe it because they're not being told by CNN, they're not being told by AOC, they're not being told by these
and won't
guys.
Listen to you, Jim. If you told them, they would
because I'm just making it up.
Correct. You're just making it.
But guys, this is to me, this fraud has to be dealt with immediately, and money has to be given back. Because if you're not going to get this money back, if you're not going to send people to prison for frauding the American people, remember how many times we have to hear the politicians? It's for the American people. We worry about the American people. Democrats don't give a shit about us. Okay. They only care about illegals and criminals. That's all they care about. They don't care about us. These people that they go out to protest, they would love it if they got gunned down. They would love it. That just meets everything, man. That just gives them that. But American citizens getting killed by an illegal, well, we can't talk about that. We don't want to talk about that.
Correct.
So, guys, this fraud, I am telling you right now, it is I don't care if it's a red state. If you are a state, because right now we hear Somalia in Ohio. There's Somalians in Ohio that's doing the same thing.
Correct.
Guys, we have got to cut this crap out. This is our taxpayer money. It's not just Californians' taxpayer money that's going towards this. Yes, it is some of taxpayers' money in California, but it is ours. It is the American taxpayers' money that goes.
Yes.
And right now, our DOJ and the administration that we want to support wholeheartedly, there's no arrest, there's no criminal investigation being thought out. Now, if it is good, maybe I don't need to know about it. Okay, maybe I don't need to know because you're collecting all the evidence.
Yeah.
People need to go to jail.
Yeah.
They need to go to prison. They need to give the money back because this is infuriating. How can you not be mad about this? If you just sit there from Minnesota and Gavin Newsom as the governor where your money's going, who wants to be president of this country, isn't opening up an investigation. All he's doing is bad-mouthing Nick Shirley, bad-mouthing President Trump, bad-mouthing MAGA. Dude, you need to fix your problem.
Where is all the words from Governor Newsom at this point? Where are these people? They're committing this stuff. They're going radio silent, nowhere to be found, hoping that this goes away, hoping that this doesn't. And I'll tell you, real quick, when we come back, I got a real quick clip of the media coverage that was done to Sheridan Gorman. This is why none of this is being heard.
Yep.
While none of it is being heard. So after the break, we'll get into that, and we got our Tards of the Week. Stay tuned for all of that. We will be right back. Did I do that earlier?
You've worked hard and saved, but inflation and increased money supply are eroding your buying power. Protect and grow your wealth with physical gold and silver. Sound Money. With a Sound Money wallet, your wealth stays in your control. Buy fractionally, vault securely, ship directly, and instantly liquidate your gold and silver at the highest buyback price in the industry. Real money, real ownership. Visit tafwsoundmoney.info or scan the QR code and start securing your financial future today.
The America First Ultra MAGA Store. For all your MAGA needs. We sell t-shirts, tumblers, flags, hats, sneakers, bumper stickers, and a whole lot more. The most patriotic, America First retail store. the America First Ultra MAGA Store.
Live at the America First Warehouse. Live at the America First Warehouse on a Friday. Real America's Voice all across the country. 103.9 LI News Radio, all across your radio. Suffolk County, Long Island. Glad you're in.
Corporate transfer. Fine professional, moving and storage, and inventory management.
First Warehouse was really the most patriotic venue that you can ever imagine. We wanted to build something for people to be able to come to and feel so comfortable and so relaxed, because there was nothing out there like it. We give an opportunity for people to really feel good about themselves and about this great country.
Welcome back, everybody. This is going by quick. It always does.
Segment 4 already.
Segment 4 already of our third show here on the America First Warehouse and the America First Media and Television Network. So glad to be here again. So proud to be here. Thank you to everybody, and thank you to everyone behind the scenes and everybody who got us here. Honestly, super great honor for us. We can't wait to be there live in studio. Looking super forward to that too. More on that later. Jim, I want to play real quick. We were talking a little bit near the end of that break about media coverage and the people aren't going to hear it and all that. If you could, Bill, real quick, put up clip 11. This has to do with Sheridan Gorman.
Yep.
And how much media coverage, mainstream media coverage, they actually played. So clip 11, please.
Just in that horrible preventable death of Sheridan Gorman, 1 minute and 19 seconds for ABC, 2 minutes and 1 second for CBS, NBC, 23 seconds. Is that what her life is worth?
Her life is worth so much more than a grand total of 4 minutes, and we know that, and her parents know that, and everybody who matters to her knows that.
I say, again, I'll say this all the time. Some things just completely shock me, and some things no longer surprise me in life. This didn't surprise me whatsoever, and that's why the message, the fraud message, is what's going on really, really happening is those people are sitting there. These are voters sitting there watching this coverage, and there's less than 4 minutes between the three major networks on an illegal who killed another one of our beautiful women in this country, you know?
And the one news media that did talk about it, they apologized for calling the murderer illegal.
Correct.
I can't make that up.
You can't make that up.
They apologized for calling them illegal.
And the politicians saying that wrong place, wrong time for Sheridan Gorman. As if no, wrong place, wrong time is the illegal in our country illegally.
Exactly.
You know, and less than 4 minutes coverage.
Dale, on CNN, I typed in Sheridan Gorman on CNN.
Yeah.
Nothing came up. Nothing came up. I kid you not. Nothing came up. A Sheridan came up, a Gordon came up, but not her.
Not her together. Not
guys, this is what the Dems are all about. They don't care. They don't care about American people. I don't understand. All these people, we mentioned this, going out to this No King's March.
Mm-hmm.
They go out to this No Kings March and they're like, oh my God, President Trump. They can't tell you what he's done wrong.
Mm-hmm.
They can't tell you what he has done that is not correct because he's, to my knowledge, he has not done anything illegal. Okay. He might have overstepped a little bit on some things, but it wasn't illegal. It was just an overstep
within his authority.
What every president has ever done.
That's the truth.
So here we are. We don't pay attention to this because I guarantee you, all these people that went out there to interview the ones who were doing the No Kings protest.
Yeah.
If you would have asked them who's Sheridan Gorman,
they wouldn't have known.
No. Who's Laken Riley? They wouldn't have known.
They
wouldn't have known who they were.
They would not have known who they are because of that. That's the kind of coverage. And again, I'm not saying it should all be right coverage. It should all be left side coverage. Again, the news stations, the mainstream news, and I'm not talking about a podcast. I'm not even talking about an opinion show on a newscast because you can have your opinion on it. That's not
perfectly
I'm talking
fine.
about actual broadcasting journalism. The oath means shit anymore. There's no reason. I don't even understand why that's even a thing anymore. That should not. There's no reason this should not have gotten that kind of coverage. It's just unbelievable to me, and that's why you have No Kings protests.
And I'm going to be
why you can have those.
And Dale, I'm going to be completely honest with you. If Sheridan Gorman was black, they still wouldn't talk about it
because it was an illegal.
Yeah,
there were actual Latino citizens killed by illegals in this country that the mainstream media did not cover. Did not cover at all whatsoever. It's like black on black crime, not covered.
It's not covered.
White on white crime, not really.
But if that was a white
on
police
black
officer,
crime,
if that was a white police officer that shot a black individual, whether they did anything wrong, which most of the time they do, all over the news.
Again,
defund the police, do this, it's insane. And there's some black people who are waking up, but you and I have said this all the time, and we have said this all along. The Democratic Party are the most racist people that I have ever met because they think black people can't support themselves.
Now sexist because women can't get IDs. And it's absolutely unbelievable to me. Let's talk about this No King stuff and some of the now what's happening now. Now full grown retarded men are doing this in protest to President Donald Trump and the monarchy of the Trump administration, right? So this is, where is it on here? Clip 13, Bill. Let's play this tard.
Hello, it's the master. The reason I have red lipstick on is because I'm at the demonstration in Traverse City. There are thousands of us. And red lipstick, I was informed last night by my friend Jen, was a form of resistance when Hitler was trying to take over the world. He didn't like women wearing red lipstick. So I've decided red lipstick. Everybody put on red lipstick to show resistance against you know who. Be kind to yourself, be kind to others. Over and out.
Well, it's a good thing the women didn't put dildos in their rears because that's what that guy would have done. It's probably coming next. I mean, what is happening? This is a voter. This guy walks around every day into the grocery store. Of course, it's Traverse City, Michigan, so he's probably welcome there. But he walks. This is guys. These people are walking past us every day. We're interacting with them without interacting with them. They're going on and doing their thing and shopping next to you and driving next to you and all. These people are out there and wearing lipstick because they said that the women did that in resistance to Hitler, which probably then gave Hitler the, I can point them out. They're all wearing lipstick, so let's get them. Again, genius move. Genius move.
I want to, and if people were doing that, they weren't living in Germany.
No. That's what I'm saying. They weren't living there doing that. But I want them all. I want all these idiots to put on their red lipstick. I want to see them. That's the problem. I can't see most of them. So make yourself well known. It's like putting a DUI plate on your car after you get busted for drinking under the influence.
Did you know?
Do it.
Did you know we have death camps in the United States?
No, we do.
Oh yeah, because this intelligent Democrat,
yeah,
who personally probably is a step below Kamala in AOC.
No,
but so Bill, if you could play number 8, pretty hard to understand her, but I'll translate.
Please,
number 8, please.
No death camps on American soil.
That's what you're saying?
No death camps on American soil.
No cats?
No death camps.
Okay, so that's why you're here protesting today?
Yeah, because those camps are death camps. And no one wants to say you killing human beings in those camps or raping them. They doing what Hitler did. So they can shove it up their little tussies and smoke it.
So where are these camps at?
They were the Florida Keys, every building that they trying to put ice caps, they did camps. If you can't see it, you are blind as a bat.
Okay.
Like they did in Germany. They did what they waited till it was too late. It's not too late. So shove the Republican Party's ass up and say no more blood on American hands. It's on theirs.
Now,
Jim.
A lot of information there.
There was a lot to take in. On Jim, what I like, she could only think of one state, by the way, when I asked where these states were. 50 states. Could have
but
named
got to
17
understand,
for all we know.
Dale, when
What?
someone like
No.
Hakeem,
Go on.
go ahead.
No.
When someone like
understand, I'm
Hakeem,
no.
yeah, when someone like Hakeem Jeffries comes out and says, "We're going to send ICE into the airports to kill American citizens,"
That's what she hears.
that's what she hears.
Mhm.
So then these they weren't camps, they were centers where they were holding them before they sent them to that's what they were. They weren't death camps. They weren't being raped.
Well, we know that.
They weren't, but it doesn't matter because Jeffries and Chris Von Hollen and Murphy, all these people can go out and lie and say they're killing. And there's 2 American citizens that were killed by ICE
For
that
interfering
were
with
killed
ICE
because of what
operations.
they did.
Correct. Lawful operations.
Okay,
Correct.
what they did. Okay, she tried to run over an ICE agent, and Pretty brought a gun to a protest.
Yep.
And
interfered and had previous engagement with ICE.
So they haven't killed anyone. They're not killing Americans. They're not taking children out of schools. But this is how stupid those idiots are.
Yeah.
That right there, if she ran for office for the Democrat Party,
she sounds like the female JFK Jr. So I was trying to figure out if she was doing an impression. How much time we got left? I don't even know before I go. Oh, cool. Okay. So again, another voter that's walked past you. These are people that we interact with every day without really knowing it. I was trying to take in everything she was saying. First of all, hard to really understand her, but second of all, this is why ABC and NBC and CBS are dog shit because of this kind of thing.
Yep.
This is what they're also portraying. Their leaders are. This is what they're portraying. All that. Real quick before we end the show here, I will not be here next week. Again, I'm gone again. So Jim's either going to solo it, have a guest. I don't know what you're going to do next week.
As of right now, I'm soloing it.
Okay. But you could have a guest host. You don't know.
I could have a guest host, and I will work on it.
Yeah, that's not me. I don't know. The rule here is if you're the one gone, you're the one that sets up.
It's not a problem. I can do it on my own. I've done it. But we'll see.
Okay.
And, we'll see what I can talk to some people.
Yeah. All right. Well, you do what you got to do. I'll miss you all next week. I'm sorry it's unavoidable, but I will be back the following week with Jim. Remember, folks, please go follow this channel.
Yes.
And the true American patriots that are out there. What they've put together is unprecedented. They've set the precedent, honestly, for patriotism. So the America First Media and Television Network, the America First Warehouse, go follow them there. TAFMC on Rumble.
Right.
Any way you can like, follow, share, go do that. Support this. Stay tuned for all the lineup today and tomorrow on this network.
And the AmericaFirstWarehouse.com is their website.
Correct. That is it. The AmericaFirstWarehouse.com is their website. Jim will be here.
Website.
Our website now. Yes. Look at it. So isn't that crazy? It's our website now. So Jim will be here next Tuesday. I will be back with Jim the following. I will miss you all. That is for sure. What an honor to be here. I want to thank the behind the scenes guys.
Yes. Thank you, Bill.
And Dan. Thank you so much for all you do for us on this show as well. You absolutely do everything for us. So that's really the key to the whole show, those and the listeners. So, Jim, until 2 weeks for me and until next week, God bless you. God bless America. Be safe out there. See something, say something, whether anybody listens or not, because it's important to do so. And we'll talk to you all next week. Bye, Jimmy.
Bye.
Goodbye. Thank you, my friend.
We spoke the truth, we made it clear. We're grateful that you all are here. Through every fight we see it.